Hello and welcome to the Watch Monster. In this video we're going to look at a watch by Vario, who are a company based in Singapore, and this is called the 1918 World War I trench watch. So it arrived in this really nice little travel case here, and if we open it up we'll see what's inside. So inside the travel case, there's a couple of cards here. We have a warranty card, and at the back here was a little thank you note from Ivan and Judy, the people behind Vario watches, so that was a nice little touch. There's a microfiber cleaning cloth, and the watch itself. So the first impressions with this watch is I'm very impressed of how well they captured the designs of the original trench watches from the World War I era. They do a number of variations of these watches, this one being the cream dialed variation with orange markers and with a brass case. They do also do stainless steel cases and variations of dial colour. There's black and grey as well as a choice of having white coloured markers and hands on the black and grey dial versions. So the dimensions of this watch, this one is 40 millimeters across and has a depth of about 10 millimeters. That's not including the strap passing underneath. The 40 millimeter size is only available in the brass option. The stainless steel versions are only 37 millimeters, and there is also an option to get this brass version in 37 millimeters, but just bear in mind that the 6 here is cropped on the 37 millimeter versions to make room for this subdial here. Now, as I mentioned, this is brass, so it will start to age with time. And I personally wanted the brass version for two reasons. So I could get the 40 millimeter size, because 37 is a bit too small for my wrists. But also I think the brass, when it starts to age, will just add to the vintage look of this watch. The crown in the 4 o'clock position has the Vario V signed on it, and it's a screw down crown. So it needs to be unscrewed to operate the movement inside, and the movement you get with this watch is the Miyota 82S5 automatic movement, which does feature hand winding in the first position, and then pull it out and you can adjust the time. And it also features a hacking function. As you can see on the second subdial, the second hand has stopped. The Miyota movement inside is 21 joules. It beats at 21,600 beats per hour and has a 40-hour power reserve. Now the lugs, you will notice, are fixed lugs on this watch. Again, that's to keep with the style of the type of watch this is paying tribute to. So you won't get many options for different strap choices. When you do order these watches, you are given the choice of having a single pass strap like I have here, or alternatively you can order a bund strap as well. I'm just going to remove this strap and let you see the case back. So it's a stainless steel case back, and it features a picture of a World War I soldier carrying a rifle and a few poppies decorating the case back as well. It has the date at the top here, 11/11/1918, which, as I'm sure you'll know, is the day of the signing of the armistice that brought an end to World War I. So it mentions here it's automatic movement, sapphire crystal, Singapore, where the watch is made, and 10 atmospheres, which is the water resistance, and stainless steel for the case back. Now, me personally, I'm not a big fan of the single pass strap, just because of the extra depth it gives the watch. It sits quite high on the wrist. Also, I didn't order a bund strap because, again, I am not too keen on the extra depth under the watch. So an option I did find are these straps here. These are made by Rios. Okay, they are the Rios Arizona, and they are able to just clip onto fixed lugs. So I'll show you that. So just as simple as that, you can attach a leather strap onto these fixed lugs. There we go. And then you don't have that extra depth lifting the watch off your wrist. So this is my preferred option. I'll leave a link in the description as to where I bought these straps, if you are interested in getting some yourself. Final things just to mention then with the watch. The Lume is painted in orange on the hands, and I'm not going to do a Lume shot for you because it's actually very, very weak. So Vario do also state on their website that the orange Lume is a lot weaker than the white Lume. It takes a long time to charge and does fade very quickly. So that's something to bear in mind if you're a bit of a Lume fanatic. For me, it's not really an issue. So I'm just going to pop this on the wrist and show you how it looks. Okay, so that's how it looks on the wrist. And for me, this is the preferred way, so that the case sits nicely against the wrist, rather than having any leather sliding underneath it. So at the moment, these watches are available on the Vario website. I'll leave a link in the description, but just bear in mind that these are made in small production runs, and they're done on a pre-order basis. This one took about 3 months for it to arrive from when I ordered, so that's something to bear in mind as well. But the price I paid was £253, and to be honest, I think I've got very good value for money there. Okay. So if you have one of these Vario trench watches, I'd like to know what you think about it. Leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.